Hey Mike, it's Natalie Ward. In this video that I made you, I just give you kind of an overview of how your website is performing and give you some stuff that you can do to help improve it to bring in more customers to your business. I'm going to talk to you about content, citations, and backlinks. And most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, you're occupied running a business, managing employees, and visiting job sites. For me, I'm a nerd. I love this stuff, but mostly I just really care about helping businesses grow. And sometimes the only hesitation that businesses have to hiring somebody is they don't know who is an expert, but mostly they don't know who they can trust. So I found that by giving people this free video of actual stuff that you can do to help impact your business has resulted in some business owners coming back to me and asking for my help with this stuff. So if by the end of this you see that I have value to add and you want to tap further, just reach back out. Or if you simply just want to take this and use it for yourself, that works for me too. So now the first thing I want to go over with you is content. And content is queen, right? Because Google is not a human behind the scenes. They got their tiny little minion robots that are crawling the web and they're searching for keywords that are linked with a specific location that's embedded within your content to best serve their searchers. So you know that you need content on your homepage, but what most business owners don't know is the number one search for water damage restoration companies on Google is about 1,500 to 2,500 words of content, right? So I've pulled up your homepage here, and your guys' website looks nice, clean. There's just not a whole lot on it. You guys are sitting at, I think, 55 words of content on here. I've pulled up your competition. This is Rocky Mountain Restoration, and they're sitting at just over 800 words of content. So they're totally beatable. They just put a little more effort in. So for you guys to start showing up at the top of Google, you would need to add probably at least 1,500 to 2,000 words with the right authoritative content that is keyword rich. This is a little program I use. It's called Ahrefs, and it runs me a couple $100 a month. But essentially what it does is it gives me behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So this is your competition here, and they're ranking for 1,500 keywords, and they're getting a traffic of 3,100 visitors to their site every month. So when we go in and look at some of the keywords they're ranking for, water damage restoration Phoenix. This is one of those high intent keywords that people are searching up on Google. 730 people are searching for that a month, and they're in the number 2 position. These top ones here are not location specific, so they're not super helpful. Rocky Mountain Restoration is a brand name, which is Google is finding businesses now for branding their names, so that is also a good strategy to use. Water damage Phoenix, Arizona, 270. Water damage restoration Gilbert, Arizona, 700 people searching for that a month. Water damage Phoenix, 530. So you can see how these really start to add up. I've pulled up your guys' website here, and you guys are not ranking for any keywords or getting any traffic to your site. So what happens when I go into Google and I search for one of those high intent keywords, water damage restoration Phoenix, this is what pops up first. And this is the Google ad section, which they can work, but they can also be a money pit if the foundation for your website isn't dialed in. So just make sure not to burn a bunch of money on Google ads until you know for sure that your site will convert. Okay, let's move on to the second thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and that is citations. So what are citations? Citations are your business name, address, and phone number that are located on different directories throughout the web. So these are places like Yelp, Better Business Bureau, and even your social media ads. Okay, so why are these important? When we scroll down here, we get the Google Map Pack, and I'm sure you've seen this a million times when you're looking for like a local restaurant or activities to do. And the top 3 businesses are the ones that come up first. So especially being in an industry where a lot of the services you provide are emergency, not a lot of people are going to scroll on to the next page. They're going to choose from one of these top 3 competitors. And this is an important place to be because this is where about 40% of your clicks should be coming from. So citations are what drives these top 3 spots. The more citations you have, the more Google sees you as an authoritative, trustworthy business in your industry. Okay, so how do you get citations? There's software out there that tells you exactly where these top 3 competitors are getting their citations from, and we would go get you those same ones, but not just stop there, get you 100 to 200 more so that you're sitting comfortably in one of these top spots, and it's going to take them a lot longer to catch up to you. Okay, now let's go over the third thing that I wanted to talk to you about today, and that's link juice or backlinks. And this third pillar will really help you to dominate on Google. So when we scroll past the Google Map Pack here, we have the organic section, and this is really important. This is where about 60% of your clicks should be coming from. And you guys can see that you are not number 1, but that's really where you want to be. So to get there, you need authority. How do you get authority? Well, it all comes down to backlinks or link juice. So think like this. If site A links to site B, then site A is giving site B relevancy or some of its link juice, right? It's like pushing power to that other site. Kind of like a vote of confidence. And in Google's eyes, this is passing authority. And the more relevant the site, the more valuable the link. So say, for example, I'm sure you guys get a lot of your materials from the same supplier. Say that supplier goes on their website and gives you guys a shout out with a link back to your website. That's a strong, relevant link coming back to you guys. So when we come over here and look at your guys's profile again on Ahrefs, you can see that you guys have 0 backlinks coming in. When we come over here and look at your competitors, Rocky Mountain Restoration, they have 2,000 backlinks that are coming from strong, relevant sources that's pushing power and trust to their site from Google. So that's why these guys are showing up at the top. Okay, so once again, like, how would we get these for you? We can go in here and see exactly where they're getting their backlinks from, and then go get those same exact ones for you guys. All right, like, that is the method to the madness. So once again, we went over content. You need at least probably 2,000 more words of content on your home page that is authoritative and keyword rich. Citations, you need 200 to 300 of these to beat out the competition by a landslide. And then finally, link juice or backlinks. We need more relevant sites that are pointing at you guys, telling Google that you are the authority. Right, so where do we go from here? Well, I know you said that you're not looking to overhaul your site right now. That's really fine. I just wanted to make sure that you have this for in the future when you are ready to do so. You know that these are the things that you should be looking for. So you have this as a resource to use. And then if you, sorry about that, child. If you would like to reach out to me, please give me a call when you guys are ready. My phone number is 907-957-1027. Again, my name is Natalie, and I look forward to hearing from you sometime in the future. All right, have a good one.